Hi, I'm Steve from Sounds Heavenly. In this series of videos we're looking at common questions involving the best way to use Bang and Olufsen products. Now today, the one that we're going to look at is one that we probably get asked several times a week, and that is if you have a house that for whatever reason used to have a multi-room Bang and Olufsen system but no longer has the main component, can you still use the ceiling speakers in the other rooms? Until now the answer has been no, but I'm going to tell you about a solution that changes that. Now, going back as far as about 1998, Bang & Olufsen had a multi-room music system that would allow a central television or CD player to drive a number of rooms, typically with ceiling speakers in each room, and then behind the scenes would be a little control box, an amplifier that would give you the power to the speakers in each room. What we're going to look at today is if you've removed the old Bang & Olufsen television or CD player, how do we identify what's needed and get the speakers working again? So what we're looking for behind the scenes, for each of those link rooms with ceiling speakers fitted, there should be one of these boxes. It's not the world's heaviest shoebox. This is a wonder of 1980s technology, known generally as Beolink Passive, or in its earlier days the MCL2P. This is a wonderful unit which is a 30-watt power amplifier and control circuitry to allow a B&O system in one room to control speakers in another. So what we're going to do is suggest that initially you have a quick look around the house, particularly in any loft spaces, equipment cupboards, understairs cupboards, or spaces where you might, for example, have boilers or other electrical equipment, and see if you find typically one of these amplifiers for each room of the house that has ceiling speakers fitted. Now these amplifiers will have been used to drive the speakers, and these are the key to getting those speakers working again once the B&O main system has been removed. Whereas originally a B&O CD player or TV would have powered up to 16 rooms, we're going to look at a way to get music wirelessly, if needs be, out to those rooms, and the key is going to be finding the amplifiers. And when you find them, check initially you should have one of these per room, and we're going to unplug everything in there other than the mains power, which is a figure of 8 type connection there, and right at the far end the two 2-pin plugs that will connect to the speakers. So in the middle, the 3 other connectors, 2 of those 3 will be in use at the moment. They can be safely unplugged now that the B&O system driving them is not in use. So what we'll be left with will be mains power and a couple of 2-pin speaker plugs, which will stay in place and keep the connection to the speakers. What we can do then is we have a choice of how to get music out to those speakers. I'm going to suggest a couple of alternatives for you. If you have just one room of ceiling speakers to connect to, then Apple's Airport Express or Google Chromecast Audio are brilliant little devices. Each of those will give you music from a headphone output through to the Beolink Passive, and they'll work with the speakers with easy control from your smartphone or tablet. If you've got multiple rooms to connect, the best option there is usually Sonos Connect, which is a little bit more expensive, but it allows different music to be sent to different rooms at the same time with one Sonos box per room, and you can then have separate control from the Sonos app, again on your smartphone or tablet. Now the product that we use to make all this work, to interface the old B&O amplifier with the new wireless music streamers is what we call a powered line cable. It consists of three parts. First of all, the little power supply, which comes with multiple connections for different countries. There's an audio cable. Now this can either be a mini jack headphone version if you're using Airport Express or Chromecast, or conversely we have, here we are, a twin phono RCA or Kinch version if you're using Sonos Connect. And to link those together into the Beolink passive is a two-way splitter. So I'll show you this on the website. Hopefully this will be a little bit easier to explain. So at soundsheavenly.com, which is our main cable website, what we'll look at doing is in the search bar at the top of the page, if you type in Beolink passive and click search, you'll see there are a couple of results that come up. The first cable is the one if you want to use Sonos Connect. So Sonos has a couple of phono RCA outputs, and this kit, as well as full instructions of course which are included, has the cables to connect to that. So you'll see that we have the two phono connections to fit the Sonos. There's on the splitter the DIN connection to fit into the PowerLink socket of the Beolink passive box, and there's the multi-country mains adapter. So this allows this same unit to work wherever you are in the world. So we have Australian, UK, European and American adapters. If you require something different to these, for example the 3 round pin South African plugs, please let us know. Well, we can do that to special request. So what we would normally suggest is, if you've got any questions about how to get this working on your system, please ask us. We always say that if this is not purely about sending a cable, this is about finding you a solution for the problem that you have in your home. So the way that we interact with most of our customers is through the contact form on our website, where you'll see on the front page you have the option to get in touch. Please, by all means, send us photos, send us diagrams of your home system. We would expect that if you're looking to reuse the ceiling speakers on an old B&O system, probably it's quite a complex setup. Part of what we do is giving you free tech support and advice to talk you through the best way to get that system working again. So whereas until now the answer has normally been that you either have to remove the old system or buy another B&O system to control it, now we're pleased to say that those old Beolink passive amplifiers can be reused, and even if you don't have the B&O system to drive them, there is every chance that they can be brought back up into the 21st century and that you can get streaming music to all of your rooms. So please get in touch at soundsheavenly.com with any questions, and hopefully this has given you a little taste of what can be done to breathe new life into old B&O systems.